Are literally about to begin any second now. Let me show you guys what I see. We've got ourselves the Rogue ROG event of tonight. This is an African CoDMobile BR competition. If you want to be known as the best African team or want your team to be best, what blah 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 blah. But yes, you guys can be the best team in Africa. All right, I'm warming up. Just like any other person. I'm warming up. So I was just at the beach, so it literally got warm, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. So I think I'm on that relaxed stage right now. I'm pretty laid back at this moment. So I got to get into the energetic side of CoDMobile BR, where people are killing each other. So that's where I'm warming up to. Okay, so right now you're seeing a more chilled me. So again, we're going to go into the first round of this event. If you guys know these teams, let me know who you guys are rooting for. We'll definitely go through these teams as we go. But yeah, my main job is to find the action. So it looks like Team 6 is heading over with another team, probably going over to downtown. Yep, with another squad and 2 other squads. So this should be good. Team Berlin I see on the other side. So let's see what Wolves can do here as he quickly grabs a gun. And I see that he just has oh, there we go. He picks out the gun now, and he just chased Introvert down to the bottom floor. So he will get a first kill. I don't know if it's the first kill, but he certainly gets a kill for himself there. Right now, God is playing a little bit of DJ action behind the desktop here. We will see if he goes for kills sooner than later. See some other shots happening, and Boom may want to help out Wolves as he is taken down. So Tiger versus a Wolf, and we know who's better apparently, the 2 animals. But Boom comes in and says, yeah, explosion is a little bit better. I think, if you explode an animal, that's the outcome you'd get. So good job from Boom, and he will pick up Wolves. But it does not mean this is over. There are still 2 more Team Berlin players. We got Jagerbahn over there and Skyline too. So into the disco area we go. There is God on top. I guess that is very fitting, right? God is usually on top. But you do have Boom alive as well. Let's see if this leads to a finishing touch. Here's Skyline right next to 2 fakes as he shoots at both of them. And she kills both of them, but that does absolutely nothing other than to distract him. I think Jagerban is shooting at Wolves. Wolves might have taken a hit there. You can see his health has dwindled a little bit less than half right there. God is rotating over. Let's see if we can figure this out. Inside the disco area, Skyline's knocked out, but Jagerban was able to come around to help out. So a little bit of a trade. Boom is on the right side. You see Wolves coming in. This might be the last stand for Jagerban. And he is possibly going to cut around. Goes over to Boom. Boom has a shotgun, and he will take him down. So that will be it. Great job from Boom. Great job from Wolves. That was a 3-person team going after Team Berlin. Not very easy feat. Team Berlin, a very strong team. But somehow, some way, Boom and Wolves with their teammate God were able to all together get the win. So we will go through some of these teams right now. A lot of separation. We only started with 42 people, as I actually have not said it, but you can start with 100 people max. So this is a smaller group. I think that's good in some cases where we get to have these teams kind of loot up before they fight. Obviously, at downtown area, it was not the case where you're able to loot comfortably and then move forward. So we will definitely see that here. You can obviously see that God is being brought back on the right side of your screen. But let's just go through from the top. We'll head over, and I'll actually have the team list on my left so I can get these right for sure. But let's see, head over to Team 3 and kind of go through them. So we got Sem Bobs, Angry Bot, Striker, and Lupin on the team. This is for KOH Ukita. This team actually did very well last time we saw them. I think it was for the Elite Gamers event, Elite League, or League of Elites, or League, something like that. It goes without saying. Anyway, they did very well in the past, so I would not be surprised if they do well again. We'll go over to Team 4. Let's take a look at these guys. We got Trizzo, Mosses, Dax, and Void, all for Team Dark Ace Party Boys. I have not seen, I don't think I've seen this team compete before, but cool name, Dark Ace Party Boys. Why not? And here's that new helicopter. It's been out for a while, but only after the recent update. What do you guys think about that new helicopter? I think it looks super cool. I think on a competitive side, if you're trying to really maximize your chance of winning, you probably don't want to run with this because it has a bigger hitbox. Other than that, though, again, it looks super dope. So maybe flat or flare is better better than efficiency. We already saw Team 6 with God, Wolves, and Boom, so that was Slat Esports. Great job from them. Slat Espada is next. We'll take a look at them right now. They're at Black Market. They're not far from their counterparts team, so you can have 2 teams on the same clan that compete against each other. For the most case, that's allowed. Sometimes tournament organizers don't allow it. For my tournament organization side, we do allow it for Naked Esports, but there are some times where it's not allowed. I think it's fine because, you know, we want these teams to expand. We want them to get second teams in order to make it easier for some of these players to find a team. So I think that's always a good thing. We'll head over to K9, or yeah, K9 unit. I think that's how. Oh, went to the wrong one. Never mind. It was team. Maybe it was team 8. And there is one player. He's hovering around. He has a helicopter. Oh, 2 people. Actually, they're all in helicopters, but separated. Not sure how that works. But Omar, Neef, Bag Boy, and X again on this K9 team, K9 clan. So we'll keep an eye. They're going around. They're going to try to find some kills, I think. And they are heading straight to Kill House. That's always a good place to see a fight. So A34 is below. They have a vehicle. You can actually hear it. So far, though, no push. Nobody jumping out of these helicopters. Nobody wanting to go necessarily after A34. And A34, you know, they got the bottom side. They don't really have a choice whether this fight happens or not. And Meath jumps out. Let's see what he's going to do. He has an AK, not quite the long-range gun in this situation. Not that long, anyway. So I don't think there's much to be said there. We can go over to Team 10. We haven't been there yet. This is the other Team Berlin team. So they have 2 in this one. Joel, Yega, Caesar, and Kenpachi on the team. So last time we have Berlin Main and we have Berlin Gold. We saw Berlin Main. Well, we've seen Berlin Main here. Berlin Gold was the team that was taken down. And 13 is not that far away. And they have a helicopter. They can see that on the minimap. If we can see it on the minimap on our side, then you can certainly believe they see it too. And there's a shot possibly. He has a sniper. Let's go, Caesar. I expect him to shoot, but it looks like he got shot at with some automatic fire. So not that dangerous to kind of peek, especially if you have the weapon of choice that is optimal there. But they still back off. Team 14 could be third party. Could is the question there, or the, what's the word? The very important word there. So we got Kuza, Baki, Og, Monk, and Shaman on this team. They're passing by the area where there was a team, but they bailed off to the right. Let's see, AOH do land on Team Berlin. 2 players jump out of the helicopter to get to that floor. Kenpachi got 2 people in a row. Can he bring down one? Yes, he does, but he gets taken down. Caesar trying to finish up the next guy after. Good healing circle from Glitch. And it looks like here Glitch is going to go for the revive. No, he bails off of it to look down to get the thirst. And you can see there, Caesar pushed down. You do have Sage, who is below as well, coming up. There's Caesar. And the shots finally happen between the 2. Caesar gonna hold the middle as he could not keep his teammate alive. Again, he had the chance potentially to go for that revive. He backs off of it. Probably a good choice as well because the enemy on top did go for the thirst right away. The longer Caesar waits, the harder this will be because the teammates on the other side will be able to heal up. And he really needs to find an option here that works best for him. Hard to say what that is as he's going back and forth. But you can see the push here now from 2 players on top. It'd probably be better to go down so he can go for the 1v1. But there's Vibes who goes a little bit too far. Smoke still thrown there for Caesar. Not a bad thing to do. If he threw it, I don't know. But, you know, you want to create some confusion when you're by yourself. And Smokes can definitely be the right move there. So Caesar backing off it. Unfortunately, he's going to get surrounded now. And there wasn't a chance after that. So I did believe he had to stay inside of the windmill. He had to use all the crevices. So AOH didn't have a wide open area to jump down to. Unless he can jump where AOH didn't realize he jumped out, then it would be good. But it obviously did not work that way. So great job from AOH. They will continue on, obviously. We're going to change off to Team 7. Let's take a look at them. As it sounds like they're using an antelope. I just heard it for a moment. But there are some deaths here. 2 people dead on this side. And here's more teammates for KE. KE representing the Kenyan Empire team. They have a helicopter, obviously, and they're going to head out. Horus probably will have a chance to grab these tags unless KE pushes back, but I don't see that happening. And I see Horus easily grabbing the tags instead. So the revive still will happen, but you can see that revive flight just came in, so it will take a while for that revive flight to come back around. He's going to have to survive for that long. If he doesn't, then that's it for the team. Here's Moses. Let's see if I thought he was potentially going to shoot. I was going to say KHA or something like that, but FHJ heading over to A34. Not quite locking in correctly as A34 is continuing to drive right on through. They may take this helicopter to chase. Love to see those happen, especially since you do have an FHJ. Makes it easier to get close and shoot with some sort of accuracy. So maybe that's what we'll see here. Wait, did they just do a Yui on this? Where's Team 6? Oh, that's a different team, a different helicopter, and I think a different lock-on here. So again, they do have an FHJ. There's a shot, and they do hit with that one. I think he's gonna bail off of the drop here, as Team 4 will swoop in for all the loot. It is always important to grab the loot box if you can. Obviously, there's a risk to it, but if you can grab the stuff, you get your own customized weapon. You can also grab whatever's there already, usually an adrenaline shot or other good goodies, but if you don't drop there, you do avoid some risk. Team 13 is close, and they come back with vengeance. There's the shots toward the helicopter. Again, Team 4 has an FHJ user. That's why it's always so important to have at least one of your players have the FHJ so you can dominate the skies with your helicopter. I think that just makes a lot of sense. So I'm wondering if he's going to be using it. Maybe he switched out his FHJ for the customized weapon. That would have been a bit of a mistake. So far, I don't see him using it. So again, that could be the problem there. See the automatic fire from AOH. That will do damage to the helicopter. It'll take a while, but if you do enough, they will eventually want to get out of it, and that might be advantage for AOH. AOH is definitely not afraid to fire. All right, we'll keep an eye on that, but we're going to change it up to Team 7. The circle has gotten a bit tight here, and Horus does get his teammates back. They just are coming back now. You can see them landing in, so that is perfect for this team as they go from 1 to 3. We're going to go back to Team 14, A34, as they are on the ground with the Antelope. And let's see if they're chasing anyone down. They have 2 Antelope users, 2 Antelope cars. And there's VG in front. Love the use. I love car chases. I don't know. It's just a thing I love to see, especially with these Antelopes. Kind of gives it a more of a movie-esque type of look. And you see his teammate might have just... Oh, he was able to run one over, I think. A headshot, though, with the Antelope from Kuza. So he's doing pretty damn good with that. VG still has 2 people in that vehicle, though, so they can still use their own Antelope. But it seems, for the most part, they want to just get away from it. Let's take a look from their perspective on it. And this car cannot stand. It's about to blow up. One jumps out. Both jump out now. And come on. Neg needs to make magic happen here. And he's going to be able to shoot behind and get Kuza quickly, but he gets impaled by the remaining players. So there just wasn't enough people for that team to handle it. They jumped out. There's already 4 on them. It was a 4v2 at that point. Yeah, the odds were just not good. And with their vehicle about to blow up, they needed to go to a spot where they can be third-partied. They needed to move, and the circle's small enough where it wouldn't be that crazy for that to happen. Instead of going in circles, they should have tried to maybe go to a town where they can expect people, and again, be a distraction with those other teams. It's hard to think of that on the fly, though. But whenever you feel like your odds are not great, you need to create some confusion for the other team. Smokes is a good choice for that. And obviously other players on other teams can be really good for that as well. So here's AOH with a helicopter. They're about to take off. Wolves is in the air. I don't know. Yeah, he's just gliding, so he wasn't a revive flight back. He was just probably an airborne or a helicopter jump off. And flying right on through, almost running over. Is that how you would say that? Run over somebody with a helicopter? Or just passing by and nailing them with the spokes of the helicopter? Either way. It was an interesting attempt. Moses is on that right side. I think he's snowboarding through. A34 should be able to take him down as long as they can catch back up. But it looks like they can't quite figure out where Moses went. that would have easily been a kill for them, in my opinion. But I think the driver kind of lost him for a sec. Here's the chase back on. Moses still has some distance now. Will it be enough, though, to avoid? Moses takes to the top. And do they see him? Apparently, they might have saw. Yep, they see him now. And Moses is continuing to try to get away. Again, this snowboards have been nerfed for a while now. And so, that's not cool. He's not going to get ran over, but he's going to try to hover along the edge of the rocks. And he just gets around the bend. He may want to get back onto the board right away. Shaman is coming around from the left side. He's trying to heal too, and it will not work. Moses, good try. I mean, there wasn't a lot of options. You know, in hindsight, with my view, I can probably say it was probably better off to snowboard again, but I mean, that's only in hindsight. He really didn't know where they were going to come from. We got Team 12 flying right on through. Very low trajectory. Not close enough to A34, though. Let me make sure everything looks good. Thank you, Allure Zat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for saying hello. Appreciate it. I have not been paying attention to chat. My bad on that, but I've been really focused on what's going on. So let me see if I can open some things up. And some shots, though, from Nash, as Sage seems to be taking a hit. Easy gets a kill on Sage from AOH, but it looks like he's going to get taken down right after. Nash is going to try to save him the situation, but no, that's just not going to happen. So Trizzo loses Moses, Dax, and Void. That's going to be a hard thing to deal with, as there is no more revive. There are no more revive flights coming back into the game. All right, just opening up chat now. Perfect. And there we go. Yeah, so I'm going to be on Trovo and on YouTube. If you guys are on either one, great. Appreciate it. If you guys want to head over to my Trovo side, because I'm trying to get more people over there currently, definitely do that. Appreciate it. If you're on YouTube and you just want to chill there, make sure to leave a like, follow, and subscribe wherever you're from. And that would be amazing, right? Team 6. Throwing over some stuff to Team K9. See them chilling here by the water's edge in the Oasis. Wolves on top, though. Just like any other wolf in the Oasis, they want to dominate the area. So, let's see what happens. Looks like it slows down one from Wolves' throwable there. Omar gets dropped from the top. Well played, but Wolves needs to heal. He got a healing circle, but that shot from Meath will certainly do him in. Actually, the blue zone did him in, and he might actually die from the blue zone, so that won't be a kill for K9, but effectively, it'll do the same. God is on the left side, shooting across that bad boy, and bad boy still wins it as he's trying to cut in. Baki is dealing with a whole different side here. Kuza is knocked out. Baki's gonna get taken down. The Allfather survives, and he will live on for the team. I think he does lose a teammate, maybe two, in that situation, but at least he stays as a top 3. So we will keep an eye on that. Team 4 right here with Trizzo. He's been a solo. And apparently he makes it to the top 3. K9 does have the advantage with more ways than one. Bag Boy going right after Allfather. And Allfather was ready for him, but can he reload in time before getting shot again? Yes, he will. So he's got a whole nother fight. There's X on the left side. Oh, the Allfather gets a second one. Meath finally gets the kill. And so while K9 did a great job, or while Allfather did a great job, K9 still gets the kill to finish it up. But will K9 be able to clutch this up now? They had a huge advantage. It was a 3v1v1 in their favor, but now it's a 1v1. It's a 50-50 split. Normally, I would say that. But there is Trizzo, who's in the next circle already, so he probably heard all those shots as well, so the element of surprise is pretty much gone. Trizzo just is focused on this hill, I bet. Let's see what Trizzo sees. I have a feeling I am right on that. Yep, he's looking right at Meath right now. So the first initial shots should come from Trizzo, unless Meath knew or maybe saw that he peeked for a moment. That could happen as well, but you see this up and down from Trizzo. He's not doing that. He's actually just prone. It's just spectate mode acting a little funny. So right here, he's even still prone. He is not peaked yet, but he does see Meath, and now the shot is on their way. Can he get some initial hits? Yes, but they're a little small right here. He needs to scope down and scope into that if he really wants to laser him. Get some more shots. Meath still taking a little bit of damage, but not too much still. So now the element of surprise is gone for both. Both are in the next zone as well. Good gas attempt from Trizzo, forcing him out from behind the box. More grenades flying, but not close enough from Meath. Trizzo may want to throw out another gas if he has one to make Meath jump out again. The smoke is a good tempt for Meath. Now he can get up on a higher level. And Trizzo now a little bit in a bad position here. It's pretty even now. Meath with a strafe going around Trizzo. Trizzo gotta move, and he does. Great job getting down that hill. It made it that much harder for Meath to keep up with him. And that is a win again for Trizzo. So congratulations. We'll move on to match number 2. We'll talk about what happened here in as far as scoring is. We'll talk about the scoring in particular, how it's used in this case for competition. And then we'll move on. And then we'll move to match 2. Obviously. Let me lower this. A bit loud, right? There we go. That should be a better volume. Okay. All right. Let's see this score. So we got Trizzo with 1 and 1 for Moses. Not a lot of kills for this team. Let me check which team in particular this is. This is team 4. This is the Yakuza clan. Yakuza team. Yeah, there we go. I know there's 2 Yakuza. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with Yakuza. But KOH Yakuza and Yakuza itself. So this is just the Yakuza one. Again, with 2 kills. K9 with 5 kills. Good job, Bagboy with 3 and 2 for I Am Meath. This is K9 Esports. K9 Clan. And then AOH there with Team 13, which represent AOH Nemesis. They have a lot. Allfather was 7, 6 for Glitch, 5 apiece from Vibes and Sage. This is definitely a double-digit kill count. In the 20s, this is 23. That's a lot. So AOH will be in the lead as far as points. Even though they got 3rd place for the rank, their kills will increase that definitely beyond the top 2 teams here in rank. A34 with 3 for Baki, 2 for Kuza, and a team total 5, 6, 7 kills. 2 apiece from Boom and Wolves. That's not bad at all. 5 total kills there. 1 for Mast, and that's a team total. Easy and Naj as a duo. We saw them get into that fight. They tried their best. They got a kill, but they weren't able to survive through it. KE with 2 kills. I think it was the Kenyan, right? The Kenyan Empire. 2 kills for them. Thank you for the support. I'll definitely shout you out in a sec. VG with 1 for Neg, and that is a team total. 0 between Striker Angry, Send Bobs, and Lupin. Team Berlin with 0 kills. Another Team Berlin team with 1 from Jaeger. So that rounds out our score here. So right now, a dominating lead for AOH on the top right of your screen there. But we'll see if they are able to keep that going forward. Again, we have more matches to come. Let me see what we should do here. Let's pull you guys here. I hope everything sounds good and looks good. The game has gotten boring, says Middle Finger on Blitz. It's fun to me. I think with this game, there's a lot of potential to what it can be. It's been out for, I guess, a year or 2, maybe 2 years at this point. But I think it's more of a year plus. And there's a lot that they can change. I totally agree with that, if that's your belief or not. But one thing I would try to make it is more like Warzone. I think the scan, the tag, and bringing people back in that way, I think that part is kind of getting old to me, anyway. And I think for most comp players, they want to see that switch. With Warzone, if you don't know, Warzone, if your teammate dies, they have a chance to be either bought back into the game based on how well your other players have done by looting and by getting kills. I think by getting kills as well. Could be wrong about the kill part, but certainly by looting you can get cash and then you can buy back a player. Or you can try to win a gulag fight, and if you win your gulag fight, then you are back into the game. If you lose your gulag fight, then you cannot be brought back into the game. So I think that would be an interesting dynamic. Obviously, the point of the gulag is to incorporate MP into, or multiplayer into, the battle royale scene, so you kind of get that mix. I think that would be cool. And obviously, with this game right now, it has MP in it. I mean, Call of Duty Mobile obviously does, and they have a gulag version as well. They have that map installed into the game. So I think a lot of people thought that it would go in that direction ever since the gulag came out. It just never did, though. So I'm hoping that'll be switched. I'm sure it will be either switched based on in this game, literally, or like a new game that they make in the future. They've always talked about it. Even Activision has talked about it, but they've never initiated yet. They never pulled the trigger. So maybe one day they will. There are some new games that are coming out, and that might change things. But right now, to me, the most exciting VR game is CoDMobile. That's especially VR, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. If you guys think of a better mobile VR game, let me know. Obviously, the main contender would be PUBG Mobile. I think PUBG Mobile is a lot of fun to play. I play that almost every day as well. But there's a dynamic there that you're not getting from Call of Duty Mobile. And the same reason why PUBG console or PC is not as competitive with like Call of Duty Mobile, or sorry, not Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty in general. And that is the fact that you can have different loadouts, different classes as well. There's a lot of cool stuff when it comes to the variations with VR. We're gonna see Apex come out soon. That's gonna be pretty sick. PUBG New State is coming out, which is another mobile version of PUBG Mobile. I think that will be an interesting change. I have not played the beta on that. I saw the beta, someone play the beta. I think it was Seven Worlds. He played the beta for Apex. It looked a little staticky, but again, that's beta, so like it could be different in a whole different way. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys think new games is the option here? Maybe an alteration to Call of Duty Mobile could work. In fact, that maybe change it to Warzone, or maybe even something completely different that I'm not even thinking of. There are glitches in the game that could make it more viable for more of a mainstream group, because obviously glitches is never a fun thing to go through. Thank you for the Elixir K Simplex. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna take a look. I never did. 100 from Goddess. Thank you. Thank you for the mana. Thank you both for supporting the stream. Appreciate it. Everyone who supports the stream, you guys are awesome. If you guys share this stream, that'd be awesome and dope as well. Just let me know what you guys need, and I'll be there to help out. But you know, you guys make this happen. The more people like you, the better. So yeah, if you guys are on YouTube again, appreciate if you guys head over to whatever. That'd be amazing. To Trovo, to whatever. OP says bad Zane. Rob Kid, welcome to the stream. Rob Kid Gaming. Kenshin, thank you for coming in as well. Larry Kesh, A34. They drive again. We live. So Muhammad, welcome to the stream, everybody. So again, this is the ROG event. The ROG stands for Republic of Gamers. They are an organization that does tournament organizing. So they organize tournaments like this. They do MP and BR in Call of Duty Mobile. So if you're interested at all in the esports world, definitely hit the Discord link, which is in the description, by the way, in the description of YouTube, and on my link tree, which should be popping up or should have already popped up in the chat in Trovo. If you guys can't find that, by the way, if you guys can't find the link at all, no matter what channel you're on, couldn't think of words, then let me know and I will send it out to make sure you get it. Can we contact you by email or anything else? Text it to me, to the designer. If you want to email me, you can email me. My email is, I don't know if it's in my Discord for sure. It's just, what is it? I'm trying to think of the email we use. nakedesports@gmail.com. So you don't have to worry about spacing or anything like that. There's no underscore. It's nakedesports@gmail.com. Feel free to text me or as well. You can DM me in Discord. That's generally where most people hit me up from. But if you want to email, because that's the thing you do, then you feel free. If you have any questions, you can hit me up here in chat, obviously, maybe about this event. If you have other questions like things I need to know, you know, what you want to learn, something like that would take a longer response, you can definitely, again, DM me or email me. All right, 44 people in the lobby, 12 or 13 teams. It says 12 to 13 teams. But we will start this one off soon. Again, this is a smaller group of people, so the great thing about that is that each team, it really does focus on who is the best team when they have their loot. I think that's like a key part of this. is you're not going to be dropping down into a town where you have like 3 other teams with you, and you have to like find a gun right away. And if you're the lucky one that finds a gun right away, good. If you're not a lucky one that finds a gun and you die, it's like, like that's just rough. It has really nothing to do with skill at that point. So that's why you need a middle ground. I think 100 might be too much, although it's a lot of fun to watch. But yeah, I think 45 is on the lower end for sure still, but it definitely serves a purpose of not having a bunch of teams dropping at one location. We did have that at downtown. We had that at downtown last match, but that was pretty much it. There was not another fight, at least initially, since. Team 3 heading over to Kill House. You see, oh, Team 9, we're gonna go there. Easy pick. Land here. You got the Kenyan Empire with Faraj, Roman, Blade, and Tims. Team 11 on the other end. Who is that? There's Introvert with Jaegerband and the rest of Team Berlin. Great teams on both ends. Here's a new, they don't call it the boxing gloves. What do they call it? The haymaker? No, what does it call it? Can't think of the word that they use for these gloves. I'm blanking on the name. But you know, you guys get it. The new melee weapon. It's not that effective in my opinion, but it's a lot of fun to see people try to smack people down like that. So there they are. Let me just check to make sure we don't have a lot of other. Standoff might get some love for a fight, but we'll certainly stay here. Bruneo from the right side. I think he's getting shot at, but luckily he stays alive. Skyline also has an angle, maybe to see Tims as he's peeking the most. And Skyline finally taking a shot, and you can see him going right below to kind of go prone and hide using the vehicle. A smart play as he lost a lot of health there. Introvert, I don't know if he's going up. I'm like, what is he doing going up and down? But no, he's just gone up here. Great angle, possibly on Tims. Tims was on the roof, and it looks like, oh, this is a bad rotation now. Team, oh, Introvert, no! Yeah, Introvert got hit on. He got pushed. I don't even know if they knew he was there, which made it all the worse there for Team Berlin. He had a great flank spot if Kenyan Empire did not decide to rotate up the hill. Again, I don't even think they knew he was there in the first place. It was just a happy surprise for them. And that's the thing you have to really watch out for in any Battle Royale game, and mostly in any shooting game as well, when it comes to playing in one team versus one team, is you're flanking. You have to be cautious. You cannot be the one spotted. If you are spotted, you have to back off. Oh, what a push. Tims comes down and gets that kill. Faraj is going to get surrounded now. He's going to get shot from multiple angles. Tims is going to be there. And let's see if Jaegerband still manages to get down the hill, which I'm very surprised about. And he gets the kill. He barely lost any health from that. He should have died from the top, but maybe it's because of a third party. There was a push up the hill. Interesting. So I guess that's the reason why Jaeger was able to survive that sandwiched position, is that a teammate came up to kind of, in an essence, third party Jaegerband's problem there. So right now he's just gonna try to create some chaos by throwing some maybe grenades. I don't know. Yeah, just tries to throw it high enough, but he definitely doesn't have the arm for that, and he's bailing off. He does have a snowboard. He's on snow, so his speed is good. He just needs to make sure he can grab some tags if he didn't already grab one of them. 2 of them are up top. They're still there, and yeah, he should have been able to grab this one for sure. That was below, so at least he gets one back, and he can definitely bring back the others if that other team leaves. I don't know if they're gonna. They may kind of hold the spot to wait for their own teammates to come back, because right now here's Roman going for the revive on their teammate. So again, they may want to stick it out here so his teammate has the loot they can easily pick up. We'll move on though. We'll go to some other teams. We'll go through some teams that we may have not fully introduced before. Let's go to VG, Vengeance. And let me grab the list again just to make sure. Yep, Vengeance with Neg. I'm going to go with Mamba here, even using the 4s for the A's. And then Young Kesh, too. So 3-person team, tough to deal with in any event when there's 4 people allowed to be a 3-person team. But it is possible. We did see some success from earlier squads already. We're going to go over to the top. Team 3 might be in a fight, so I kind of want to see that. Looks like they got a card. They're going to go for the upgrade station. So obviously, if you have your class, they just become a little bit better. K9's coming around. Lupin's a bit in the road there. I don't know if he's going to get shot down or what, but it looks like they do get into the car. And they should try to pick up some speed. They don't want to be locked on and shot at incredibly tough. Now, it's hard to hit somebody out of a car like this in this game, but it's possible. So let's see if this rotation here is... Yeah, they get out. They're going for this fight for sure. K9 has different spots too. This could be problematic. But Omar's going to get pushed for the most part. Looks like he throws out some fakes. K9X trying to finish... Oh, X tried to wing at him with a bat, and Lupin's able to rotate around. K9 seems to have a lot of success up top, and they get that kill on the right. That seems to be it for the squad. There's 1, 2, 3. I don't know if there's a 4th dead box, and I certainly don't see a teammate there that would indicate it in the mini-map that would see that he's alive. So I think K9 does get that squad wipe, and they may need to watch out for a new squad with Team Berlin. Team Berlin has people in front and one at the... Well, never mind. I think that's a glitch then, because it says there's one at the drop station, or at the upgrade station. But that is false. So you can see that in the top right. That was not correct. All right, we will check out a new potential fight. Team 6. This team had a nice squad wipe early in the last round. They have 2 kills already. Don't think it constitutes a squad wipe, but there's a helicopter in front of them that I would love to see them chase down and get those kills. Team 13 has players on the ground and play... Oh, what the hell? I think he just jumped out of the helicopter, and that helicopter is going to go into the water. I don't know if that's the right play. They may want to keep this. Thank you. That was from... Oh, that was a follow from Smith. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And there is the link tree. It is a bot trick sent it out, so definitely if you guys want to follow me in, please do so. Sage is able to drive off as God was not able to catch into it. I think if he tried to land on top and get into the car, he probably would have been able to shoot him out. But nope. So a little behind it. Team 7 has farm. They may get pushed from Team 12, but I'm still going to keep an eye on this. Good lock on. Let's see if they can get Sage here. Switches seats so he can get a better angle on it. Come on, lock on, baby. You can do it. He's having the hardest time, though. The helicopter has to stay angled as they chase it. He just can't seem to get a good shot. And yeah, God is having the hardest time here. And with this, these aren't going to make it through. You can try it, but they're just not going to easily. This is a good angle. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, he just can't. You see him constantly locking. He just can't do it. So I think they're going to bail on it. Yeah, they're going in a different direction. They're like, forget it. We're finding kills elsewhere. So Team 7, let's head over to them. There's Sage right below. We saw that earlier. Looks like no one's able to stop him. Off he goes. Team 7 tried to catch back up. They were hoping that he'd stop as well, but I don't think he was ever going to stop. And that he's in a single situation with the whole team right there. He's definitely passed by him. He knew they were there. So thank you for joining, AE Finest. Again, Smith, thank you for joining in. I'd Gafoto. I hope I got that name right. Thank you for joining. And Yas Kabirta, thank you for joining in as well. Head over to Team 15. Like they have a vehicle. Things render. And there's a vehicle in front of them as well. It's Sage from AOH. You see Young Cat. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, guys. It's on the same team. They're bumping in like it's bumper cars. So Sage is able to continue that way. And there's a lot of vehicle use here. I think there's a lot of vehicle use because for one, there's not a lot of people on the ground compared to the people in vehicles, right? So there's not a lot of explosion on the vehicle side. just because there's not a lot of people in the lobby. So all these vehicles are staying intact throughout the game. Normally, if you are flying or driving in like a 100-person lobby or even a high 80-person lobby, let's say, you're gonna have a lot of people who just start shooting because they don't want anyone getting close. In these cases, there's a lot more separation. There's a lot more, let's stay hidden so we can find our right fight. Ooh, Wolves gets 2, but gets hit. But he stays alive. He goes inside the vehicle. He comes right back out. Can he get Shaman? Oh my God, Wolves survives that. He went into the vehicle, he popped out, and look at that, the rest died out. They got sniped from the side. Dabby came close, but I think it was from another, probably from God or Boom, that finished up the job. So Wolves kind of was the attention taker. And even got a kill, by the way. And I thought he was going to be dead on arrival when this car came and ran him over. Luckily, he didn't get knocked on the hit. Instead of fighting, which might have been my normal reaction, he went into the vehicle so he can have more protection. And it's not like going into the vehicle is a super safe thing to do, but it is a better choice to stay alive than to stay outside. And if you know you have your teammates that will shoot and help you out, it's great. A very important thing to think about is, are your teammates there? And are the enemies shooting at you compared to the teammates? Because if they're shooting at you and you find a spot that is super hidden, your teammates are going to have an easier time because they're not getting shot at. And you survive. Makes it harder and longer for the other team to actually get those kills that they're looking for. So that's why he went into the vehicle. He did not have to be the killer in that situation after realizing I got everyone's attention. Dabby, though, on the other hand, got everybody's attention, could not get away, and there was no doubt of his death. So, there are a lot of Team 6 around, though, and I would not be surprised if they try to take down K9 with their players. You can see Boom comes in and shoots at a fake, unfortunately. God comes around to the right. Oh, Boom's gonna get hit. He's taken down from behind. God trying to cut around and get, Omar, and he does, but that's another dead. That's instant, and there you go. So, just as we were giving them a lot of props on their gameplay, unfortunately, they will be taken down here. It started with their first teammate dying on the snowboard below, and then it kind of snowballed from there. I thought they had a good spot with this rock to shoot from the top. Unfortunately, the fakes came out, the deception, the deceivers faked out the team. And that's why they pretty much died for the most part. We'll head over to Team 7. The Allfather's there. Good shots from Horus as he's able to get the knock. Mask gets taken down, though. Escanor is snowboarding away. Horus is backing away. So I guess even though they got that knock, they have decided to retreat. Thank you for the 500 UT pop by. Thank you for that. And thank you for joining in, Blessed, as well. Psycho, thank you for joining. Appreciate the love, man. It's always very appreciated. So we got AOH. Still there. It looks like the Allfather got picked up, by the way. Open this up. Alien Lemon, welcome to streams. They will release a new CoDMobile once a new PUBG releases. That'll be interesting to see. I don't. Is there news about that? Because I haven't heard that, but that'd be super sick. Again, there's always a constant talk about like, well, Warzone will come out on COD and COD Mobile, or a new Warzone game will come out on mobile. I just that's been forever though. But if there's like any new updates on that, that would be super sick to hear. Who de Brit? I don't know what that means, but thank you, Zad, for being here. And thanks, bro. I'll appreciate you. Will talk. I will talk soon. Okay, cool. Yep. Feel free to email me, DM me, whatever. Skyline is right over there, and it looks like a lot of throws here. That radar dart, I think that hits them. I don't think that was their own throwing it directly on them. Skyline is going to try to push down with the board. Not taking any hits there as they couldn't hit him as he went downhill. And he's going to another dead box here so he can get the tag. No push. I thought they would push from the top. They could get a lot of speed. They could have landed here and try to take down Skyline. I think it's because of the blue zone, though, that's making them stay put. Horus needs to... Okay, he did heal. Easy goes to the top. He may want to come down to get that tag, as always. Very important factor in this game. Escanor is going to get dropped on literally by Easy. And Easy can't get Escanor first. An attempt was made, but it would be ineffective. Ooh, Escanor gets taken down by the cluster by Naj. But Naj is now knocked. He got sniped across the way by Trizo, who's a third party. So Chicken now stuck from the left and the right of us anyway. From two different teams. Here's Chicken trying to snowboard away. I don't think he got any of the tags, which is unfortunate, but he does have to get away, and I think that was the right and smart play too. Here's Mass still alive by himself in Team 4. Did they get this kill on the side? Did they get, well, I think there was another guy. Could be wrong. But Skyline's over there. Yeah, they got the kill. Here's the box, so that was good. That was the snowboarder that's trying to get away. Meef gets taken down by KE. The Kenyan Empire stays strong. Zoom in on this. You can see, kind of see the difference in positions here. Not a lot of close players other than Mass, but Mass is kind of in the blue zone. I don't know if he's going to make it in, to be honest. You can see how much damage it's doing right now. Right now he's kind of just looting up. He cannot bring any teammates back into the game. And there's a lot of throwables still at him. I think they know he's back here. And those snipes probably indicate that too. Yeah, they're flying right next to him. That grenade almost hits him.
Airdrop incoming.
AOH landing on top. And Trizzo almost gets hit by that helicopter, but still gets taken down by 3 AOH players. Dax is going to get shot, taken down by pretty much everyone on the team. Moses and Steeper are on this far side. Sage is coming up. Moses needs to be careful here. Shoots. And dropped. Steeper trying to shoot. Gets the Allfather. No, that's it. AOH not losing a player, not even to a knock. They will get this full squad wipe. 4 players in a row. That was just a great push with the helicopter. A lot of that also comes in with the fact that they focus on individual players as they went. It wasn't like they focused on the team and they all shot at different players on the team. That would have made a more 50-50 split as far as odds of winning. But because they were able to focus on each individual player, each individual player had no chance then. Bruneo now stuck here behind this truck. And I think he needs this battle. Oh, he doesn't focus on it. He was kind of hoping he was going to have a chance to run away, but generally at the worst potential time he could have done it. So we got 2 teams left. We got the Kenyan Empire. We saw them get a nice squad wipe just a second ago. And obviously AOH, who have been just phenomenal in the last few seconds. So here we go. Throwables back and forth. Any initial grenade action could do a trick, get a knock. Just unlikely, but it's super cool when it happens. There is a drop to the left. I don't think any player is going to go for that drop, especially with the next zone just away from it. The Allfather's coming up. That's an interesting play as they're going outside of zone to take down KE. I don't think they have to do this, but they're attempting it. Nice. Work together there from AOH. Can they work together again? Oh, Vibes is knocked. Oh, Faraj comes in from the side. Glitch didn't have a chance. Can they get Allfather to work the rest? Faraj versus the Allfather. This is it. And the Allfather gets 2 in a row to end it. Congratulations to AOH as they clear match number 2. So that was very good, and it was tough because I really didn't think AOH should have pushed on top of that hill. Again, the next zone was where they were. And I definitely understand the idea of like holding back a team from coming into the next zone, but they had that cliff. They were going to be able to jump down no matter what. I don't know how this worked. I mean, maybe you guys can explain it better. I have not really seen that type of style work. They put getting up the hill. Once they were up on the hill, it evened things out. But getting up the hill was a huge risk. And one of their players almost got knocked before he was able to make it up. If he got knocked, I think it would have been a whole new fight. But the way that he managed to stay alive, his teammates were able to back him up and shoot as he was coming up. I guess that is what was the big difference maker. But that was a very risky move. It just worked out for AOH, though. It worked out in their favor. Let's go to the score. So again, this was match number 2, so we will have a match number 3 very shortly. If you guys are on right now, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you're on Trovo, make sure to follow. If you're on YouTube, I really appreciate you guys heading over to my Trovo side. It's linked in my description here on this stream. Pretty much watch the same thing, but I'm trying to get more people over there to grow out my base. So you guys know me obviously from YouTube. Please support me on Trovo too. AOH 4 for Glitch, 3 apiece from Allfather and Vibes, a team total of 10, reaching that double-digit mark. Well played from AOH. KE coming in with 7 kills, Tims and Faraj with 3 and 1 for Blade. And then we got Team Berlin with only 1 from Jägerbahn, and that is it. So really great from AOH. I'm trying to remember who got first in the last game. Was it AOH? I think it was. Oh, I need a drink. That's what I need. My throat is getting raspy. But I think it was AOH. If it was, they are definitely in the lead by far. If it wasn't, then I got to figure out who it was. Let's keep going, though. You got Escanor and Horus with 2 each, a team total of 4. Team 4, let me just get this name right. Yakuza with 2 for Trizzo and the rest with 1, so a team total of 5. K9 with 5 for X, 2 for Bagboy, and a team total of 9. Well played. Next is 2 for iSimp for Luth. Who's Luth, by the way? Team total of 2. VG with 2 kills as well. 3 for Boom and a team total of 5. This team has been getting a steady amount of kills. I see you guys. Well played. A34 with 2 kills. Jaeger from Team Berlin with 1. And 0 between Angry Bot, Striker Send, Bobs, and Lupin. So, yeah, I do believe it was AOH. I could be wrong, but I'm like 90% sure they have 3rd place in the last game with like 23. Yeah, 23 kills. This wasn't as many kills, but no other team had double-digit kill count. And they got 1st place as far as ranks, so they really got the most points in this round, even if it wasn't an amazing, again, a crazy amount of kill count. It's also interesting to note how difference in score can be based on revive flights and all that. So I think there wasn't a lot of revive flights in this. I think a lot of the squad wipes happened in full. We did see, if you guys remember watching the previous match, there was a lot of chances for teams to get second chance, bring back their teammates even when there was just 1 person left. So I think we didn't. I don't even know if we had any of that. We probably did have a little bit of that, but I didn't notice any. So it would be interesting to actually do the math here and say how many people are in this game and then how many actual kills there are. I bet it's not more than like 5 more kills. Could be wrong, but I bet it's not more than 5. Let's go out. You can try to do quick math, but too much, too hard. Actually, you know what? I have time. I'm gonna try to do this real quick. All right, we got 17, 18, 22, 27, 36, 40, 46, 48, 49. 49 people, 49 kills, and I think there was 44 if I'm not mistaken. So 5, I am a genius. 5 kills on the dot. Wow, all right, you know, I'm kind of proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So we have 5 revives is what we saw, right? That we can definitely say that, right? No, well, actually we could have had more revives, but doesn't matter. The 5 difference was what I meant, okay? So that's what I'm going with. Because the winning team could have revived themselves, but they wouldn't have died. That's the idea. But still, I'm pretty damn on point. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And yeah, I'll be back. Should I keep it on this or should I keep it on? You know what? I'm gonna keep it on this for now. I'll be back. Needed that. Throat was dying. Franco, welcome to the stream. Says, hey, CJ, you look like the guy from TFB TV. Did you look at him? No. Let me check it out. Let's go here. I'm going to trust you on this. Hopefully this guy looks good. Glitch, thank you for joining. Psycho, thank you for the love again. Appreciate you being here. A lot of people, thank you guys for joining in on the stream. Thanks, guys. Glitch, thank you for the 100. Thank you so much. And Glitch again, thank you for the 100. Twice in a row. All right, let's see. What am I looking up? I'm looking up a guy from TFB TV. Well, first, you know what, before I show it, because I don't know what that is, let me just make sure it's not a joke, right? Not too bad. Oh, it seems like we're starting, but I still want to look this up first. Image. Okay, yeah, I can show this. So it's like a, oh, is this like a gun thing? What does TFB stand for? I feel like it probably has, I was gonna say it should have the letter G, I feel. But TFB, I don't know what that stands for. So I look like this guy, huh? I look like this guy. I guess so. It's not necessarily wrong. He's great cheek definition. Nailed it. It's pretty much like me. This is actually my alter ego. He's I'm a gun guy. I'm totally a gun guy, you know. Not only virtual guns, but real guns. Totally. I don't. I have gone to a gun range before. They're super fun to go to. If you have not done it, recommend it. I don't know if you have to be a certain age. Maybe you do. I don't know. But it's a lot of fun if you are of the age. That's the thing. I shot an Uzi. That was the coolest thing I shot because it's like you're from like the 1930s again. I shot the Uzi is like, it's like made like old. I don't know if it was just the one I used, but it felt super like mechanical. You know, it's like the difference between like digital and mechanical. I'm trying to word it right, but I don't think I am. It's just like, I don't know, different feeling. Like Uzis are super rough when you use them. We got Baki with A34 right next to Team 3. Let's see if we look out. Wherever. Okay, there you guys are. I'm like, where did the other team go? We have Striker, Angry Bot, and Bobs. I think. Yeah, they're shooting at him. Bobs will shoot back and try to hit Baki. Baki just kind of hides right below the rooftop again. So you can shoot through the wall, obviously, in this, and maybe there will be attempts like that. There's Ogmonk shooting across. Baki gets to the rooftop, and this could be an interesting angle as Bobs tries to snowboard out. It looks like Baki is going to notice him. And there's OG Monks. He kind of goes right in front of Bobs. I think he was also shooting at the guy on the roof at the time. He's like, oh, you just hopped right in front of me. Oh, God, this is bad. Angry Bot and another was down. So Shaman goes for the thirst on both, and that's why Bobs snowboarded out. He did a great job getting a kill. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good, hard thing to do as his teammates, I think, were already knocked at that point. So good job. Karash, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. All right, we will move on to go to Team 6 as I see a new potential fight. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I am. Team 6 with Boom. There's a guy above him, I think. And there might be a teammate above him as well. So are you getting closer? Yes, you are. He's right there. And the slide from the right, Bob. Oh, God. I don't know why you call him Bob. God. Trying to get these shots off. Did a pretty good job. And gets Poppy there on the turn against K9 Poppy. There's K9X as K9X will just make it out in time before getting knocked. He'll stay alive. Where'd he go? Oh, he went inside the building. Wolves is on the chase. He's sniffing him out. He's like, I got an idea where he is. And they cut around. And they get one. Can he get two? No, that's so close though. Dabby. Oh, Dobby? Dobby from, is this literally, I didn't mean to use the question mark like Dobby. Is that how you say it? It's like, oh, actually, that's how you would pronounce it. Dobby? Is that like a Harry Potter thing? Does he ever say, does Harry Potter be like, Dobby? Or is that like something else? Because I don't know. Honestly, I never understand why people put question marks at the end of their names. Do they want to be heard like that? Is that a thing? Is that's not, he's not the first person to put question marks at the end of it. It's like, I don't know if this is my name. Is my name Dobby? Well, maybe. I don't know. Thank you, L23, for the support. Appreciate it. Definitely like and subscribe, guys. If you're on YouTube, make sure to follow. If you're on Trovo, subscribe on Trovo too. That would be awesome. I mean, you definitely get more love from me. You know, I'm not against the biasness. I am full bias. Is that how I would say it? And there they go, flying away. Good job as they grab the helicopter. Thank you for the mana from L23. Huge 500, right? Let me make sure I got that right. Yes, huge 500 and another 300. Okay, Leo going in strong. All right, Team 7 still flying above Team 14 and Team 3, although Team 3 seems to be only one guy left. Is that the same guy from the very beginning? Let me head over here. Send Bobs. Yeah, it's the same individual. And A34 is the same other team. They just never left. They're making this team work for it. I mean, he obviously wants to come back, but these are about to expire, if not like any second. Yeah, they're expired now. He's definitely not. Yeah, he gave up on the idea because A34 never freaking left. And so that's what you can do easier here, especially when it comes to a lesser group, right? With 40 plus people. We have 40 in this one in particular. So there's two points in the game, right? There's rank and then there's kills. You're trying to maximize your kills in these games. The more kills you have, the better. I mean, you can say the same thing for rank, but it's definitely more important with kills. Because you can have bad rank, but if you had more kills, that would definitely even out the score. So, with less people though, it's harder to get kills. So you may want to hold people back from getting the revive flights. So they really, because it's more of a directness then. It's not like that other team doesn't have a direct impact on what I do. There's 40 people, potentially 10 teams, 12 teams. You know, that other team that you just fought has a direct impact. So holding them back might just be one team out of the 12, but one team out of 12 is much better than one team out of the 25. Looks like a helicopter chasing the vehicle. Shots between the two. You can see the antelope being used back at the helicopter, and I think that is kind of forcing Team 7 off their case. Did that helicopter just blow up? 2 just got knocked out of the sky from that helicopter. 3 got knocked out of the sky? Where did the 4th one go? Horus went all the way to the right. But they're not getting pushed on, actually. Where's Team 10? Team 10 is not the ones, I don't think, that caused it, by the way. But I think the whole thing was Horus thought they're going to push after this. They got 3 knocks. Who wouldn't push this? But Team 14, oh no, don't tell me they're dealing with a fight. That's why. Ugh, why am I so slow? Young Cash, oh my god, there's so much carnage already. Shaman goes for the kill there, but look at Young Cash. He has very low health, but he's trying to run people over, and he is going to back off. So I think it was A34. It could have been VG that got the 3 knocks with the helicopter on the right. But because they were getting third party here, they didn't push on that helicopter drop. So Horus really did not have to bail like he did. He could have, he actually could have got those revives, which is a big difference again. Well, so that's the other thing too, is that
Using first aid kit now.
oof. I'll explain what I meant before, but Tiger is now knocked. Here's Yegaban backing off. He's trying to use these little hills on the beach to pump up some speed, and that seems to be just fine of an answer. As a duo, it's super tough. You really want to make sure you get your players back, because solos really don't flourish here.
Your teammate is on the revive flight.
But what do I mean by earlier? So with in big events, like bigger events where there's like 100 people, time is of the essence. You really don't have time to waste. You either are going out there getting kills or you're not. Like it's I know that's obvious, but it's super important that you get kills. So you have to maximize your time and go out there and get some kills, or else you're letting somebody else go for it and get their kills. In this one, it's more laid back. So teams are able to kind of allow themselves to wait a bit. And there's the revive here on all the players. So there wasn't much of a miss here. I bet if we went back to see when they got knocked out and thirsted out, the 3 of them, and then when they got revived to restart, the kill count was probably pretty similar. I bet it was very similar. Like the actual not kill count, the number of people. So that's why it's not as an immediate factor to get those revives. Or at least to allow your teammates to stay alive. But here's a good push. Let's see what KE can do. But and a better retreat here from Team 4 as they use the snowboards to go down the hill. So I think that was a smart play. Let's see what Roman can do. I thought he maybe had a sniper, but I don't even think he does. Here's some more automatic fire, but at this distance, I'd be impressed. And Trizzo's got the sniper, so he will try to shoot across. And see if we can look through his lens. And we'll figure out what he can do. I think he got 1 hit on Tim's right there. The reload isn't that long on this, so each bullet doesn't really do that much damage, but it's not bad. Better than not having a sniper at long range. That's a big difference between PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile as well, is that you can use an M4 or a DP in PUBG Mobile and use that for long range. And those are automatic guns. And very effective long range as well. But if you're thinking about COD Mobile and you're trying to use an AR for that distance, it's gonna feel like a pea shooter for the opponent. Ooh, Horse has a great angle, but he just misses Shaman there. Shaman's got some teammates that are doing some damage, I think. Horus, I think has a tag, although it doesn't make sense that he does. Here's Jin getting pushed on. Drop shot will fail. And here's a push here from Horus. Oh, that's a thirst. So I guess not a... Oh, there's a push. And they get that one too. So Baki, I think is the guy's name. Baki. Baki is inside. He just lost his teammates though. And Mass is... He's not going to get revived. They're going to let him die out. So the revive flight will work for him instead. There's 50 seconds for it. So that's not a bad idea. The problem is that they're not really going to be able to come back in here to grab that loot. They possibly... He may try. If they have another vehicle, there is a vehicle here, so he can land here, get this stuff, and go take this vehicle. I think Baki will take this, though, instead, if he was going to get his teammates, which he should try. We're going to go to Team 4. It's Trizzo. Last time we saw Trizzo, he had all of his teammates. Unfortunately, they all just died. So here he goes, takes the snowboard out. And he's got to be cautious that he doesn't go right into the blue zone. He does have the next zone pretty much here, so it's not a big deal. So none of the revive flights are cutting in for this team, and it is over. So I think that was the final revive flight. I wouldn't be surprised. I could be wrong. Maybe another one will come. But the 27 coming back. Here are the 2 players. Looks like the 2 new arrivals. I thought we're going to go... I don't know where they're going. They're trying to figure it out as they go. We're going to go to Team 4. Trizzo. I'm a Marine snipe. We use the MK13 Mod 7 long-range sniper rifle before we use the M40A6. I have 67 confirmed kills, says middle finger on Blitz. Well, thanks for your service. That's really impressive, actually. Yeah, it's kind of like actual war compared to this game is definitely nothing. Or not the other way around. Not that war is absolutely nothing. But no, this is nothing compared to the actual war. So like there's a whole different dynamic when it comes to that, obviously. And I couldn't even compare it. Team 13. I'll head over to AOH. Team 9, right there with KE. Here's AOH. This is, I was expecting an airborne, but I'm like, I bet airbornes are not allowed. I have not seen anyone use it yet. So I was gonna say, like, this is the moment airbornes would be used. But it just never came around. But yeah, AOH, they were looking back there. So I'm kind of surprised they're just like on top of this. Because they can definitely get sniped here. But they do have a closer position to the next zone. So KE might need to watch out for that. Figure out a way in and not get stuck in the valley where they can get shot down on by AOH. Team 14 coming in from the south. Team 3 definitely coming in from the south. The revive flight will have nobody in it. There's a shot from the Allfather. Let's take a look at his view. He has 3 kills already. Here's a grenade. This guy ain't even from Africa, says God Bob. Which one? Which guy? I'm from South Africa and I'm good, says God Bob. Here's Allfather. Ooh, gets hit by a grenade. Glitch, Sage, and Vibes. Here's a revive. Oh, they're driving in. They know the push is good. But the Allfather got picked up already. That could be a good thing, too. So he's already on the healing duty. He's trying to run away as he goes. Sage is in the air. So they backed off. Very good move. So the reason why they want to stay up top was so they can glide down in case there's a problem. What the hell? That grenade was close. Sage is AFK, I think. I think he just got... Yeah, I think he just got AFK. There's really no reason to stand right here. So that is unfortunate. You know, obviously for African players, they are dealing with a different server, a different regional server. So we do see that sometimes happen, and it's unfortunate. It looks like he was able to come back, though, and he is moving. Gonna head over to Team Berlin, as there's grenades cooking. A34 is here on the right, and Baki is getting hit from the side, and he's gonna shoot back, hitting Jin. Jin is knocked. And now the mass is shooting across at Baki. Grenade hits, but it doesn't knock. Baki's able to heal right away. He tries to, you can see Mechanic being used by OG Monk, but it's not close. He's not close enough for it to kind of send off to the other side. I think there's more fighting here too. Team 13 and now Team 11, as one is down and both of them are out. So Team 13 able to withstand the heat at this Oasis River. Mass, Jin, Horus, and Escanor. They're just hopping in. The blue zone will be starting to shift in 35 seconds. So that's certainly something they're watching out for. KE can easily make their way into the next zone. They also have a nice part of this hill. I think it will be a good cover spot. I don't think it's too far. I think it's good. Sometimes it can be just too far. In which case they'll be down on the downslope, which would be, or on the downslope part, which would be bad. But I think they got it. I think they get a little bit of that cliff. So they can work for shots from the top. But it definitely won't end there. A 99% chance it won't end where they are. A lot of throwables for sure. Look at them. All the blue trajectory. That's all throw. Ooh, Vibes might get hit by this. It's a cluster. And it hurts him once. Doesn't hurt him again, though. So KE, the Kenyan Empire, rotate to, well, our right side, I guess. Oh, Sempob's pushes. Gets one, but gets killed. And that's an instant kill. So he probably was just hiding behind the tank, hoping that nobody would come here. And unfortunately, I did not expect Kenyan Empire to take this spot at all. It actually worked out very nicely, as they were going to get pushed from behind if they didn't do that. This is a tough spot here, I think, for Horus and Jin. But they do continue. Uh-oh, grenade popping down. They're sandwiched between two teams. There's not a lot of space for cover either. And so I don't know if they're going to get hurt from both ends and get killed. Or are they going to be able to push through? Nice mechanic use. Glitch got hit with it. He's trying to get away, but he can't. Shaman stays. No, he doesn't. Gets taken down. Monk gets taken down. What a push from A30. I'm not A34, from AOH. That should not have happened. All Father, though, is knocked. But if that's all that happened, how did that work? AOH is just dominating this event somehow, even when they're putting themselves in bad positions. KE is another great team so far today, but AOH has just been that much better. I don't know how to explain it. Again, both doing very well. And then Horus and Escanor trying to finish this off as a duo. They got a good top spot, but they are taking some heat there. And now with the down part of the hill here, they're getting hit from across the way. But as long as they got meds, it should be fine. As long as they move and med up. Sage. Sage, an interesting choice of positioning here. It is a more centered spot. Actually might be the best position of all. Good gas. Definitely should throw a gas so they can move forward. Oh, that grenade does not take down anybody, but look at Blade's health. Another throwable. That's gonna hit Tim's. Faraj somehow up, and oh no, he's knocked. That just leaves Blade. Blade's running in, and that will not work. So it's just Horus left on the other end. AOH, they're gonna clutch this up. And it is over, everybody. AOH with another victory. They had a win in match number 2. They had the most points in every single match that they competed in. But for rank-wise, this is their second one out of the 3. They had 23 kills in match number 1 with 3rd place, as if that wasn't good enough already. They had 10 kills in match number 2, which was the most, again, most kills and most points. And then we're probably going to see some level of most here for AOH in just this round. Obviously, with rank, they have the most, but let's see. I bet kills is the same thing. I mean, again, I don't think I explained this well enough. AOH in every single match, each match, they had the most points in all of them. I think they had the most kills in all of them. Yeah, they definitely did. Well, we'll see it for sure to just confirm that. But as far as what I can tell so far, they had the most kills in every match. The only thing they didn't have was the most rank in every match. But other than that, that's crazy. So let's go through this. This was the last round. So I appreciate everyone joining and watching. If you guys want to support me, make sure to follow and subscribe. Make sure to like and on YouTube as well. And yeah, if you haven't hit my trophy yet, I really would appreciate heading over there and follow that, as I would love to see you there too. Even before you leave. All right, so AOH, 7 between Sage 5s and 2 for Glitch, 3 for All Father. Team total 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 kills. Yeah, you don't get much better than that. That will win you games by getting that much of a double-digit kill count in first place. Next is 4 for Escanor, 2 for Horus, and 1 for Jin. A team total there of 7. And then KE, or Kenyan Empire, with 3 kills. Tim's with 2, 1 for Faraj. Yeah, I mean, some of these other teams did fantastic. I think the Kenyan Empire, I haven't seen them before, and they did really well, so kind of ecstatic about that. But let's keep going. A34, obviously Shaman coming in with a huge 6. Nicely played. Team total of 10, double digit. Here we got 1 for Sem Bobs, and that's a team total. 0 for Team Berlin, but only as a 2-person team. What happened to your guys? Next is 2 from Trizzo and Moses, and that's, again, a team total of 2. Team Berlin here with Jaeger just with 1. So, yeah, really, Team Berlin fell apart, literally, with people not joining in on the match. BG with 2 from Neg. Next, we have 2 for Wolves and God, a team total of 5. 2 from a team total of 2 between Isim for Luth and Chicken. And then K9 with 1 from X. So that wraps this one up for sure. There's no need to calculate. There's no need to debate who won this. It is all AOH. That is for sure, without question. So if you guys want to know how everyone else did, make sure to head over to the Discord. It is linked in the description on YouTube. It's in the link tree in chat on Trovo. So if you're on either one, you guys can find it. If you have any questions, let me know, all right? Let me look over what you guys have said on top. Middle finger on Blitz says, I can knock a pencil out of your hand at 1,000 meters. That would be really interesting to see. Again, I love going to the gun range. I've only been, though, how many have I been to? 3. Been to 3. Well, I've been to 2 like legit gun ranges. This is a gun range too, though. The third one was like a, what's it called? when you're shooting disc. I forgot. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, that was the first time I did it. It was at like my brother's bachelor party. And you know, the disc would fly out in the air and you're shooting like a shotgun thing. It's not like a real shotgun where there's like I don't know. It's like a pellet shooter, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's what you would use for shot put. Not shot put. I don't know what you call it. Clay shooting. That's what it is. Clay shooting. But that was fun. But yeah, the other 2 times I shot a SCAR. I wanted to do PUBG Mobile style because that's what I normally played. So I did a SCAR and an Uzi. I did a handgun, a Desert Eagle I've done. I did one other that I don't know the name. It was the other handgun. I did one Desert Eagle, which was tougher. But then I did another one that was like more like commonplace. Like if someone has like owns a gun but doesn't want to own like the whole arsenal, they would just have like this small handgun. That's what I shot to. Definitely 9mm type of weapon. Allfather is a brilliant player. Yeah, I mean, showed it here. Had a lot of kills on the team, and this team had a ton. David Femi says Baki nice. And let me see. Yeah, so the other things I noticed from AOH is it wasn't just their position, because there was a lot of times where they positioned themselves right in the middle without protection around them. There was like, at times, there was definitely 2 teams on each end of them. They didn't have this spot where it was like, at least they were in a cove where they were hidden from like the other 2, but they were trying to work their magic. It was another team from on top, actually. Then they were down, seen easily by the other team. And then there was another team up who saw them easily as well. So it wasn't like there was like a hidden spot at all. And yet AOH was able to push one team out of the way and said, hey, this is my spot now. Thank you very much. And then obviously then work from that side to get the other 2 teams, which were the last 2 teams left. You can't teach some of the stuff they do. I think some of it was just grit, pushing through the problem. A lot of it obviously is positioning and all that, and you can't take that away from AOH. They know where to go. But when the situation was maybe I don't even know if it's a bad decision, because there wasn't really another option, but let's just say like in a bad spot, they still persevered and got those wins. So just kudos to AOH for sure, all around. Kitty thank you for joining, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Wee man, thank you for being here as well. You guys, everyone who joined in, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We are gonna head off. I am done here. If you have any questions about, well, anything, I guess, let me know. All right. I'm gonna go and just raid someone quick. You guys probably see me raiding already, but we're gonna raid someone. That's gonna be on Trovo. So if you want to keep watching content from keep watching content from my angle, come by. I just like hurt myself off of one of these. I'm pretty weak apparently. All right. Let's see.